I was gonna just do this for the stream itself, just to be this, but I figured it would. I got the idea for the name of that game too. I'm like, I'm gonna go with this. But because it was shorter, I'm like, I'll still play some Super Mario World 2 or Super Mario World 1 as well. So the thing with this is because all the levels are unlocked, technically I could just go the end. But I'm gonna just generally, like, I think for the most part everything's mostly the same. The only thing is, like, you're gonna have, like, the Switch Palace is already unlocked, I believe. So, I mean, not that those really matter, but, like, those are already unlocked. And, you know, all the paths are unlocked, unfortunately, because it's just a save file with everything already unlocked, basically. But we're just gonna jump in and play each level and see how it goes. It's been a while since I played Mario World, to be honest. It's a good game. I think it's one of the... I mean, it's one of those games that everyone's like, oh, you know, what's your favorite Mario World game, or Mario game? And usually Mario World tends to be, like, up there. And, I mean, I think it ends up being between, Mario World and, Super Mario Bros. 3 for people a lot of times, but I think I do prefer Mario World. I mean, Super Mario Bros. 3 is fine. I like it. But Mario World just... I don't know. They just hit the right... They, like, peaked with Mario World in a lot of ways. So as you see here, all of the characters have different costumes. So when you beat Special World in this game, not all the enemies, some of them don't. But when you beat Special World in this game, you end up with some of the enemies getting palette change, or not. It's not really palette. They get, like, actual, like, sprite changes. But because, like, to get to Special World, usually you're gonna have beaten the game by that point. Not always. Like, technically you can get to Special World pretty... I think you can technically get to it pretty early. Because you can get there via, one of the Star Warps, but most people are not going to play it early. So because of that, you're gonna have a case where, oh, I need you. You're gonna have a case where you're never gonna really... It's like with Minish Cap and the Mirror Show. You're never really gonna use the thing that you unlocked, right? So, I think it's kind of cool. Like, most of the special editions in the online are kind of unnecessary, I feel. Like, there's, like, 2 Metroid ones that make the game easier. And I think, like, I get it because some of them are hard, but I don't know. They seem a little bit, like... silly that we have this special version. Like, I don't know why they couldn't have made it an option to just have, like, an existing save or something that you could download as opposed to, like, making it be its own game. Oh, I need you. It's its own game file on the select screen. But I think for this one it actually makes sense because, like I said, you have everything unlocked from the beginning, so you can just play it like normal for the most part. So what's been going on with everyone? I mean, like I said, I'm also gonna chill during the stream, but... Look, I need him! So I have a lot to catch up on, game-wise, like, with SGM wrapping up at this point, and, I think I talked about it a little bit last week, but because I was playing Rabbids, I was kind of, it was more, you know... We've talked about it, obviously, off stream. I've talked with people about it. But because Rabbids was a new game, I didn't really talk much about SGM. But with SGM wrapping up, I have a little bit more time. I have a few things to wrap up here, but I have a lot more time just not having, like, a whole, oh, hey, I need to prep for the marathon. I like on my free time, it's like I did play other games. I was playing, like, other stuff, but for the most part, it's like if if I have any time off, it's like, well, I should be practicing Monster Boy, or I should be practicing Splatoon 3, or I should be making backgrounds, or I don't know, something like that. I just felt like so much wasted time, and now that it's done, it's like, okay, I can just, like, lay in bed and do nothing for, like, 3 hours, and it's fine. Whereas before, it's like, even if I do that, I'm, like, guilty for doing that, you know what I mean? Even though it's, I mean, not. Like, I still did it. I still took breaks and stuff, but I don't like ever leaving things up in the air to do. I like having my to-do list complete, because otherwise I like, as soon as I have something to do, I want to have it get done as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm going to constantly think about it. The athletic theme is really good. Good thing it's good because it's like the only song in this game. Not entirely, but pretty much. The cape is kind of broken, to be honest. Look, I will probably end up, like, taking some dumb deaths here in a bit, but... World 1's not that hard, especially with the cape, because I'm pretty sure you don't really get the cape this early. I think you don't get the cape until World 2. So having the cape for World 1 kind of breaks it. The special version for this starts you with 99 lives, everything unlocked, and then you have the cape, 2 cape feathers, basically. Come on. And... Alright, that wasn't awful. Not that I need the 1-ups. But yeah, I gotta play more Mario plus Rabbids. I had a lot I had to do last week after SGM, so I didn't really have time to play it on my, By the way, to get the castle, you have to press L plus R, otherwise, like, because the castle's destroyed, but you can still re-enter. Yeah, I didn't really have any time to play it since... I played a little bit that night, but I hadn't really played it since, last weekend. And then I still have 3 hopes. I started a Blue Lions playthrough, so I have that to work with, to work on. I love this whole fence thing. I wish this would... This didn't come back in Mario Maker, did it? Maybe it did. I think it... No, you know what? It probably actually did. I love the whole climbing the fence thing. Like, that's the best part of Mario World. This is a castle. It is not Roy's. It's the best Koopling's castle. He's on my shelf. Sparks of Hope does have really bad audio mixing. It's the worst thing about that game. Oh god. And then I did another level in oh wait, sorry, this isn't Larry. What am I talking about? This is not Larry's castle. I'm thinking of Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Bros. 3 is Larry. This is Iggy? This is Iggy, I think. The problem is all the Kooplings in both the SNES and NES version, because of I think color limitations, don't look like what they actually are supposed to look like. So it's always like he's blue and has white hair. Yeah, it's not Larry. Larry's the last boss. Larry's the first boss in Super Mario Bros. 3 and the last boss in this game. And then he's like, yeah, the order keeps changing in every game, really. Ludwig is the last one in the in Super Mario Bros. 3. Vassal 1, Castle even. Yeah, it is Iggy. Which Iggy is the weirdest Koopling because he started off just being like basically Lemmy but with glasses and a little bigger because he's not Lemmy's the smallest Koopling. But then they're just like, okay, we need to redesign him. So in New Super Mario Bros. He just has like he just dyed his hair green and became a broccoli man. Look, I'm doing my best. I'm also trying to read chat. Ow, Yoshi, come back! I need you! Oh no, I lost my extra cape. Oh hey, look, I got my extra cape back. There's too many Chucks in this level. But no, I played more of, what's the game? The game Floppy Knights. I played more of that. Can I even... I guess you have to take the secret exit once you have the switches unveiled. I think you're forced to take... Oh no, I guess you don't have to, because you can go down there. I mean, it doesn't matter, because everything's unlocked. I guess we'll go to this stage next. I mean, the only thing that really is impacted by this is, like, you don't have the secret unlocks and stuff, so... I didn't mean to. Hey, didn't you say be free, my son, before earlier? But I played I played like the volcano level of Floppy Knights, and it's kind of apparently you get different decks now too. So that game's really cool. I need to play more of it still. It's the first game Swoopers appear in. I think it is, right? I love the cape sound. It's the best sound in all video games. Oh, I need Yoshi so I can... That's... Okay, right. Because, well, I think I can technically get there with the cape, right? Well, not from that side. Don't football me. No, maybe there's nothing up here? There has to be something up here. Maybe it's just on that block. Do you hit that block from below? Hang on. No! Okay, hang on. I got this. There we go. Now we're playing with power. There we go. I mean, you probably definitely can cape up there, but you can also just do that. Alright, so we'll go... I'm not gonna worry about getting... Since the secret exits are already unlocked, there's no real reason to do the secret exits. We might as well... Well, we can, but, like, just leaving the level is all that matters. Well, I can't end... I don't think I can enter Green Switch... Well, maybe I can do L and R on the Green Switch Palace, maybe. I don't think you can die in Green Switch Palace, though. How would you die in Green... Well... Actually, there is a Koopa shell, isn't there, in one of them? So maybe you could die. Anyway, point is, there's a lot of games that I got played, but like with Christmas coming up here too, that's gonna be something I need to like focus on a little bit with holidays and stuff, shopping and all that jazz. I need you. No, I needed you. Thank you, Arrow. I love how this game has so many enemies that never come back, like Rip Van Fish. Never has appeared again in the Mario game. And then Yoshi's Island just goes even further with that, with a bunch of even more weird enemies. Okay, we're good. This is probably the last 2D Mario game that had any sense of charm. The new Super Mario Bros. Games just do not have any charm to them. Alright, hang on. Can I go into Green Switch Palace? No, you cannot enter Green Switch Palace. This is a palace, but it's not Roy's palace. Oh god, I almost died there. I watched a whole documentary on this game recently. I think it was I'm pretty sure it was Gaming Historian. It was kind of interesting watching the, learning about some of the early development on this game. And how initially it was looking at pre-release of the game, and how initially it was more so just Super Mario Bros. 3, but more like the style of it looked way different than what it now looks like, because they were still getting used to working with more powerful hardware. So the initial look looked way flatter, way less, intricate sprites and stuff, and then as they got more used to it through development, they did, change it up and and now it looks like what it looks like today. But I think it's so interesting how one of the things initially is they didn't have the whole aspect of the whole aspect they have now with like the secret exits. Like that was added after the fact. Initially they didn't have that, and that was like the big game changer. I mean, that's the thing, because Super Mario Bros. 3 doesn't have secret exits. And I think actually, is Mario World the only game to have secret exits? I think it might be. I don't think the new Super Mario Bros. Games have secret exits. No? What other game has secret exits? Do they? Not as many though, do they? Where's this pipe go? Right. Should I do this now? Yeah, I guess I should, right? Because look, it's Larry. Yeah, but how they don't like? I feel like the secret exits in that game don't really like put you to completely different locations, do they? I mean, fair, but I just don't think it's the same. Or it's just not as good. This is also, like, is this the only ice level in the game? I think it is, right? I'm just gonna keep making up facts and hope some of them are correct. I like how the enemy we've seen the most with the new costumes also is just the pumpkin piranha plants, which is pretty fun. There's one per secret exit per world, but I'm saying it doesn't feel like it changes much. I think it doesn't. In the first Mario Bros. 1, I'll give you, I think it does. Oh god. I've not died yet. Ah! The cannons are Pidgeot Bills, I believe. This is the only game where secret exits are super prominent, yes. So I'm saying we haven't seen that again since, which is unfortunate. I think it's like I said, it's the best part about this game. We're going here. Going here. I won't, like, abuse this, because I feel like that's uninteresting if I just abuse it. I played the first New Super Mario Bros. Game. I played New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I beat New Super Mario Bros. Entirely. I beat New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I beat, like, everything in that game. And then I beat, and then I bought New Super Mario Bros. 2 and earned, like, 1,000,000 coins in that, and that game's awful. I did not play you or Luigi. That doesn't count as a block to hit. The Ghost House music isn't too... I think the SNES is generally soft, right? Does it need to go down a bit, or do you think it's still good? Alright, how do I get to King... How do I get to the Boo fight? Because I do want to do the Boo fight. It's in this one, right? Or is it in the other one? I played your trust. What'd I do? What'd I do wrong? It's in the other one. Well, I'll go back and do it, because I think it'll be fun. How do I get out of here? How does that work? The Ghost Houses always mess with me. Okay, there we go. Look, I don't... I don't really like the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I think when there was just one of them, it was fine. But the longer it went on, like, they're not bad. None of them are new Super Mario Bros. Games are bad. They're just so uninteresting. It feels like they're doing way more creative things with the 3D games. And the 2D games, it felt like it was more like just, okay, guys, here's more Mario, because, you know, nostalgia. Alright, let us go back to this ghost house real quick. So, how do I get this one? Because I will fight this, because it's a secret boss. I love these boos, by the way. Fun fact, these boos are basically, like, the original ghost for, the Shockers. The original ghost for, the Maze Game Remastered, I use them as, like, the basis. I mean, I changed them, obviously, but, like they're not one-to-one or anything. But the general look is what I started with these, specifically the Super Mario World sprites. Well, is there a cape that's just in here, or do I have to use my cape? Is it in this room? There we go. I was gonna say this is the only game that has a blue boss, but that's just wrong. On multiple levels. Oh god. No, I need the feather! I will say the first new Super Mario Bros. Was novel because we hadn't seen a pure 2D Mario Bros. In a hot minute. But the 3 following sequels, I think New Super Mario Bros. Wii personally was fine. I don't know if it's because, like, I play with my family a bit, and, say what you want about the multiplayer not being great, I think it's still a fun time. So I enjoyed that. But I think that New Super Mario Bros. 2 was definitely the, like, okay guys, what are you doing? From what I saw of you actually has really good level design, but it's also just the 4th game. Like, I'm just, like, so done with it by that point. Yeah, it had the 4-player. I mean, except 2, but all the later ones did. I think that was cool about, one thing that was cool about New Super Mario Bros. Wii, or New Super Mario Bros. 1, is I think it kind of differentiated itself power-up wise a bit, because so the stick with me, because you might be like saying, like, what are you talking about? But the power-ups in New Super Mario Bros. Are the Mega Mushroom, which, like, to be fair, at that point Mario growing big was kind of not a thing yet. So Mario grew big. Okay. The Mini Mushroom, which was very interesting because the Mini Mushroom let you get to, like, secret levels and stuff. So it was kind of cool, and again, it wasn't something that you really had much in that respect. And the other thing was that, the Blue Shell, which, for me, the Blue Shell was, like, the best power-up. Unfortunately, it kind of gets forgotten, but, like, it was so fun to use. There were certain levels that you could, like, really go nuts with the Blue Shell. I think that was pretty much it. Like, they didn't really go nuts with power-ups, but I feel like the power-ups in New Super Mario Bros. At least felt like they were doing something new with them, at least, to some extent. Comparatively, and I think Wii was fine, because we had the propeller hat, and it was a little bit different than the cape. Okay. It had the penguin suit, which was basically just the ice flower, but at that point, ice flower was still new, and I think in Galaxy, the ice flower didn't function like throwing ice balls. And then you had, is that the only new power-ups, or just the penguin suit and the propeller suit? There was something else, I think, right? But then when you get into, like, 2's like, ooh, the raccoon. That's when Nintendo was like, oh, people like the raccoon Mario, so let's put that in. And then it's just like a bunch of already reused stuff. And then Wii U is also off bad on that because it's like, hey, we don't have the propeller suit, but we have the flying squirrel. It's like, so another not flight power up, and another, and then they have the ice flower and the penguin suit, which both do the same thing, but you're not a penguin. Like, I don't know. It just felt like it kind of like it felt so derivative at that point. The Blue Shell was so cool, yeah. Hang on, I gotta look back real quick. All a new 2D Mario needs to do is do special exits. I mean, special exits really would help, yes. One of those new Super Mario Bros. Games, man, my friends and I on a whim had a revolving door of people who would come over and collect all the coins and play all the bonus levels. And we called Troll Mario for how jank the multiplayer could be. I mean, don't get me wrong, multiplayer in New Super Mario Bros. Wii is like, I think it's great for like family and people who aren't good for like bubbling and stuff. It can be fun, but it's not like, it doesn't really work. It's interesting because, yeah, the propeller mushroom basically shot you right up, as opposed to the cape or like the raccoon suit where you could actually like go forward. It's weird, right? Because so they didn't remind me. I got to get back to. Oh no, bye Yoshi. Remind me. Oh, this guy also, the Amazing Flying Heron, bro. Like back when I was like 15 on like Insider, that's like what I used Amazing Flying Mega Freak 400 because I just thought it was so cool. There was this just random enemy with a really long name for no good reason. That was like my energy back in the day, was those guys, like those kind of enemies, the weird guys that nobody talks about. But anyway, it's weird because part of the reason why they did New Super Mario as a launch title is because I think there was a complaint with the Wii that there was no Mario launch title. So they're like, okay, we'll do a launch title, and they did that. And yeah, it's just such a weird, like Nintendo Land was like your demo for it, because the Nintendo Land had like what made the Wii U interesting. Unfortunately, nobody really made use of that aspect outside of a few games. But it's like New Super Mario Bros. You had Wii U gamepad touch like stuff, but it didn't really. It just was for your launch title to be a game that's already come out like 3 times within the last few years. Yeah, it's a little strange. If someone died in the middle of you jumping, the animation of them dying would kill your momentum. Yeah. So the thing about the New Super Mario Bros. Wii is at the time, it was like, so you gotta keep in mind that at the time, 2D gaming had been basically gone for a bit. When the N64 came out, aside from like the Game Boy, which I want to remind you, the GBA did not have any games on it, really. It was mostly remakes. Not entirely, but it did not have many actual games. So, 2D, like brand new 2D games were few and far between, and on the DS even they were kind of going for 3D or really experimental stuff. There was a few. It wasn't completely gone, but for the GBA there wasn't, and GameCube didn't have much many 2D games either. So, so when you had 2D games with the SNES, because of the system capabilities, most multiplayer games on the SNES are like taking turns, like Donkey Kong Country or Mario World, where you play and then you take your turn. So it was kind of a big thing when the Wii revived 2D gaming, and you had games like New Super Mario. I think New Super Mario Bros. Wii was the first, I think, because then Kirby did it, and then Rayman did it, and a bunch of other games did it. But when you have a game that had like, oh, simultaneous multiplayer in a 2D space, like that was cool. Now, was it like the best application of it? Probably not. But when before that you were like, because taking turns is kind of like, nobody likes to take turns. I mean, it makes sense to some extent, but it is kind of like, can we just play together? Ironically, I think I like New Super Mario Bros. Wii's better than, like, Donkey Kong Country on the Wii, because that one had, like, more cooperative multiplayer, but the problem with that is your characters are completely different, so it kind of worked, but also it didn't, because Donkey Kong's too heavy. Like, the only reason why Donkey Kong is acceptable in Returns is because I can put Diddy on his back and make him less fat. And I'll read chat in a second. I'm busy going through... Is this... Whose castle is this? Morton, I think? First game that had big red doors, isn't it? Why is Morton green? Forgot how to fight Morton. There we go. Morton's dead. It's Leston. I love how Jake the Amazing Flying Hairbro hitbox is. It is. You could have called yourself Super Mega Freak, who got transported to another world full of Nintendo characters, and I'm okay with this if Kid Mega knew what an isekai was. Look, isekais didn't exist back in 2015 or 2005. I mean, they did probably, not to my knowledge. Super Mario World has become more than just a game for me because of a hack community. That's the thing. Super Mario World is probably like, I think it's always going to be better than Super Mario Bros. 3 in a lot of people's eyes, only because of that alone. Because I don't think Super Mario Bros. 3 has quite the hacking community, comparatively at least. There's a nice secret in this castle I didn't find until I was a kid, and I've been playing it. What's the secret? Dang, yeah, you didn't find it until you were a child? Oh. My real name is Benjamin Button. Donkey Kong is exactly too heavy. Why is Morton, I mean, he's not. He's just, that's what he is in, again, it was a sprite limitation. Morton's color is what it is, like, what he is in later games is what his design actually was in, like, the instruction booklet. It's just in-game, they just didn't have the color palette to work because of limitations. I think the reason he's Morton Cooper Jr. like was just because it was a reference to Rob or something Jr. like because it's all musician names in the North American version of the names. I don't know what their Japanese names actually are off the top of my head, but that I mean I don't blame you for thinking that. I mean, it was called Digimon. Is there a hacking community for Super Mario Bros. 3, but it's not nearly as robust as Worlds? I feel like, yeah, I feel like the SNES in general is probably easier to work with than the NES probably anyway, for that. In the first room with the Thwimps, if you have a cape, you can fly into the left hole in the ceiling where the Thwimps fall. It takes you to a bonus stage. Hang on. Can I leave? I can leave, right? Because I beat... Oh, I didn't beat the stage yet, but... In this one, or is this castle, right? How do you get up there, though? Like that, okay. Oh, cool. I don't know if I knew that either. See, stuff like this is so fun in this game. That's the one thing the cape allows for. Because the raccoon suit didn't really allow for like stuff like that. Like those crazy like cape tricks. rest of this, though. You have Lunar Magic, which is an incredible hacking tool and the gold standard for programs to use to hack games. Yeah, a lot of bad hacks, like Shadow Mario World. My favorite flight power-up? What do we actually have for flight power-ups? Like, what do we count? I assume the wing cap, right? Cape. Tanuki suit. Raccoon's suit. Propeller. Flying squirrel. Is that what it's called? Just flying squirrel? I guess Cloud Mario probably doesn't count. This counts beating the level. I guess it does. So the only thing with doing this in special is, like I said, all the stages are already unlocked, so... But for the most part, I'm still playing it as intended. But we get to see all the Koopas dressed as Mario for Halloween. The game canonically takes place on Halloween. Mario was going trick-or-treating at Yoshi's house, and then Yoshi wasn't home. So really the entire plot of this game is just Mario wants his candy back. That's all he actually wants. Just an elaborate quest for Halloween candy. Oh yeah, remind me to give your rank. Well, you probably... No, you can't give Saus the rank, because I think only admins can. But yes, I will do that after. I guess my favorite flight power-up is probably... Well, hang on, are we counting Odyssey? Does Odyssey count? Because I think if I was to say my favorite flight power, it would probably be the stupid squid jet thing. Does that count? From Odyssey? I think I would say that. But I don't know if those count as, like, do we count the captures as, like, transfer or power-ups? I mean, they basically are. But it's kind of weird that Mario's been known for power-ups. It's like, it's not like it's something that's specific to his game or anything. Like, he's known for it, but it's just that he did it first. Other games have power-ups too. It's just like, for some reason, I think mentally at least, it feels like, you know, Mario's like, oh, he's known for power-ups, and like, not really. Only in the sense that, yes, he has power-ups, but it's not like that's what he's known for. Like, what is Mario? Like, he's a plumber that saves the day, sure, but like, what is his whole, like, brand? Like, I guess it's weird, right? Because like, his whole big thing is supposed to be that he jumps well, I guess, right? But Luigi does it better. So what is Mario's point? What does he actually, like, what is the point of Mario? Is this the right way? Yes. He stomps Koopas. He doesn't even stomp Koopas in Mario Bros. He bops them from below. I should know because I have the high score in Mario Bros. In our Discord server. I'm Mario Bros. Expert here. Mario Bros. Is also just, or Super Mario World is also just not hard, I feel like. It's probably, like, if we were to rank the Mario games, right, like 2D Mario games, it's probably the easiest Mario game, right? It's gotta be up there at least. I don't mean that in a bad way, I just, like, It's kind of interesting how Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3 are kind of like way harder than World. Well, what I was saying, Sturm, was that also these green bubbles always like, as a kid, I was like, what the heck are these things? And then like in A Link to the Past, because I played that as a kid, I was like, because there's the cannonballs, and there was a part of me that's like, are they like related? The green balls here and the cannonballs, are they like, is there any relation? I don't know. Kid me was just like, balls, they have to have some connection. But anyway, no, what I was saying was that Mario in general, like, when you think about, like, Mario gameplay, people tend to think, oh, Mario's big thing, like, you know, Link has all his items, Mario's thing is he has power-ups. But, like, it's only because he did it first. So, like, what's special about Mario, like, compared to other protagonists? And it would be that he jumps, but Luigi does it better. So, like, why is Mario here? I think it's really interesting, too, also looking at the pre-release stuff. Like, look at Mario's sprite here. Look how jank it is. I think that's because it's partly left over, probably, from the development when it was more like Super Mario Bros. 3. Because if you... Oh, look, it's Blark. If you look at, like, the original sprite work, Mario looks more like just a differently colored version of himself from Super Mario Bros. 3. So the overall sprite always, to me, looked weird, and now knowing the pre-release stuff, it makes more sense. Okay, fine, here's another question. What's your favorite Blarg? Blarg, just everyone's favorite character. How many Blargs does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? Really? Man, there is a lot more. I guess there is a lot of Piranha Plants, but there's a lot more pumpkins in this game than I thought. We have not seen any Pidget Bills. Like, where are all the costumes? There are the Koopas, we've seen a bunch of those. There's the Piranha Plants that are pumpkins now. There's the Pidget Bills. What else am I forgetting? I want to hit this. Okay, thank you. Go. Man, it's such a shame that Yoshi kind of vanished for a bit. Because, like, this is another reason why I love Galaxy 2. Because Galaxy 2 brought back Yoshi, it brought back the drums. And, like, Yoshi really wasn't in a Mario game. I mean, he's in New Super Mario Bros., I guess, but I guess he really had been missing from a Mario game as far as, like, a Mario Adventure until New Super Mario Bros. And Galaxy 2, right? Oh, wait, no, he's in Sunshine. Yeah, but those don't count because they drink juice. They're Juicies, not Yoshis. I always forget he's in Sunshine because he's so weird in Sunshine. I like that he's weird in Sunshine, but he is weird in Sunshine. He also doesn't function like a normal Yoshi. Like, he's like Bizarro Yoshi. Look, it's not a hot take that I like Juice Yoshi. Yoshi, do you mean putting Yoshi 64 is a dumb idea, or you mean Yoshi on the roof is a dumb idea? Confirm fake if you drink juice. What would the blue box give you? Oh, I find it interesting how red and blue switches don't give you anything. Red obviously would give you the fire flower. Is that the green gives you the cape always then, and the yellow gives you the fire flower then, or the mushroom? It is kind of weird that they went from, like, the first game had, like, just the fire flower. Second game wasn't really Mario, to be fair, but it didn't really have any power-ups. But then the third game, they introduced a bunch of different power-ups, and then they just kind of scaled it back on this one. They only have the Fire Flower, and then the Cape is the only other power. I guess because Yoshi counts as a power-up of his own, honestly. Oh, there's the Pidget Bills. It's kind of weird because Pidgeots appear in Super Mario Bros. 2, right? But like, if you were in Japan, don't get me wrong, Super Mario Bros. 2, like, Doki Panic did exist because of Yoji Komo, or whatever, the festival. But how familiar at this point would you have been with like if you were a Japanese kid and you played Super Mario Bros. World 2, right? And that game has a bunch of like Super Mario Bros. 2 stuff. Had Mario USA come out at that point? I think it did, right? Because it came out, it was available in All-Stars in Japan, right? But this didn't. At this point, it wouldn't have. So, like, if you saw these birds, like, what would your reaction be to them, right? Because you wouldn't think they're Pidgeots. You would think, what the heck is that? Why are they birds? Super, let me just be on the ceiling and give you infinite lives when you don't have any more game left. It's dumb and he's dumb. I always, this is why I'm playing the special game, Stern, because it's so dumb that you get a reward at the end, and the reward is something you can't use in any game. I'm looking at you, Minish Cap. Minish Cap is probably the worst offender, but it's not the only offender by any stretch. Oh god, 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 oh god! I don't know how to stop! I've not died yet. Please don't let me die. No! I was looking at the chat! Spin the win. This is coming from an RPG player, but having the 100% or final boss before make the game easy thing is dumb. Yeah, I never get that. Like it's funny for meme purposes, but it's just like, let me actually like, don't just give me a bonus item that I can't make any use of. No, I lost my Switch. Don't appear here again, okay. I didn't cheat! Well, Salah said I should cheat, but... Sag. I mean... I'm trying to think of games that have actual good 100% rewards, because there are games that have good 100% rewards. Is there not a midway goal there? Wow, this castle sucks. This castle sucks. Well, achievements are fine, but there are definitely games that have actual good 100% rewards. I'm trying to think what they are, though. I'm busy getting killed by Magic Koopas. Fun fact, everyone, Kamek is not a specific Magic Koopa, it's just that Kamek is what they're called in Japan. But Kamek has just evolved to be a specific Magic Koopa because that's what they were called. Like, they're called Kameks. These are just all Kameks in this game. But in US, they're called Magic Koopas, so. This is the worst Koopa's castle. Well, no, because this isn't Wendy's. Okay, hang on. I need to think of a game that has good 100% reward. But I literally cannot think of one right now while I'm dying to Magic Koopas. If anyone thinks of a game with a good 100% reward, let me know. But it exists. Can I please not die to Magic Koopas? Magic Koopas may be the worst enemy in Mario World, maybe. It didn't even help me! Because I suck! I don't know if the P-switch would have done something at the end there or not. Yeah, but that kind of, like, it's still, I can see that being fun, but that still kind of goes in the vein of, like, why couldn't I have this earlier? Alright, here goes all the deaths in this dumb castle. You're only gonna take a bath because I'm dying. I guess Pokemon's, this isn't the best example, but it is a decent example. Pokemon's new reward of 100% gets you the shiny charm is not the worst reward that you could have. Look, I'm busy trying to think of 100% rewards. Yeah, the shiny charm I think is a good one. I don't know if it's the best reward you could get, but it's not the... I think it's like a decent one at least. Yeah, you can use the shiny charm. This is what happens when I read chat. Yeah, but cutscenes don't matter. Like, I'm talking about like an actual, like, legit, it's worth it reward. I know there are games with like good 100% rewards. I just, again, I can't. It's hard to think of them off the top of your head. Zelda usually is pretty bad about it for the most part. I guess you could argue the Fierce Deity is not like the worst reward. Like, it is basically just like a superpower that lets you just finish the final boss, but it still feels really good to use. So I think I would like allow that one. Okay. Well, this... No! Look, to be fair, being able to print it with your Game Boy printer is pretty sick, to be fair. You'd rather get nothing, rather get nothing than the shiny charm. Okay, I can't read the chat. Because shinies have no real value. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but at least it, like, lets you... Like, Pokemon's all about collecting, so for people who want to collect, I get wanting to collect shinies. Okay, you know what? I need to actually... I need to actually play the actual game. This is the worst castle, right? It has to be. I probably should just go to the secret area and get a power-up here. Yeah, but that's cheating. I blame the spin. Would have been fine if I hadn't spinned to win. No! Why do they have the aim of God? Okay. No! You can 100% the game doesn't peak, but there's plenty more to game. Yeah. I guess you can't really ever beat the game in that. I guess, actually, you know what? Another good example? I think Octo Expansion's 100% rewards isn't too bad. But again, it's cosmetic, and it's a game that, like, you use it in a different mode. So for any game that has a multiplayer mode, I don't know if that really counts for what we're talking about. We're talking about a game that just ends. So, like, 100% the reward has to be something that's worth doing even though there's no game left. if there's game left to do, if there's game left to do, then it doesn't really work for what we're talking about, really. You think all games are terrible? Never play video games again. Well, I'm playing one right now. Yeah, I saw that video. That's pretty cool. Okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. Mushroom! Well, 100%, and then the sequel you get like half off if you 100% it. I feel like people would be having a big issue if that was a thing. Like, didn't that just encourages game companies to make their game impossible so that people don't get a sale? But then it still has like word of mouth because people are going to talk about your game because they're like, wow, your game is so hard, I couldn't get the sale. And then everyone on the internet's gonna be talking about it and sharing tricks on how to save big. Actually, would not be a bad idea. What is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze's 100% reward? I mean, it's just more level, right? Oh no, it's lets you play as. But see, no, that doesn't. See, I don't know if I really count that because 100% reward. That's like, okay, here's more game, like a bonus level. Okay, fine. A lot of games have that, like Mario has that. But Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is, hey, play the game again, but you can be the best Kong. It's like, okay, sure, but maybe I just don't want to play any more game. We will eventually get through this level. Sonic Adventure 2 has 100% reward, get all the emblems. And you get to play a 3D recreation of... Is it actually real, or are you just making that up? Because I've never... I mean, I haven't played... I haven't 100% Adventure 2, so... Developer comes to your house and bakes you a home-cooked meal. Dude, I would be up for that. Oh my lord, why do I suck at this castle? All of my deaths have been in this castle. No, why did you Koopa? Screw it. You know what? We're going to go back to top secret area. I wish that Sakurai would. What do you even get for 100% ultimate? Anything? Like, you get nothing for 100% all the spirits, right? Sonic Adventure 1 also gives you Metal Sonic as a playable character, and Colors unlock Super Sonic, even altering the levels. I think Sonic's probably decent when it comes to 100% mostly, but... I'm thinking of, like, I think there's a few games that give you a good 100% reward because it's like, something that's cool, but it's not like anything that you're gonna like do more game with. Oh my lord! I hate you! Like, I think sometimes, like, the, I know it doesn't, especially with the internet, it's not as cool, but I do think, like, stuff like, developer, like, pre-release sketches and stuff is kind of cool. Like, concept art is always fun to have. Yeah, I kind of figured that that's probably why they never let Yoshi in, is because he would glitch things out. Or that he just was not able to function in the castle. He's not house trained. That's why he's not in Super Mario 64, is because he just is not allowed to go inside the house. Has there been any Mario game where Yoshi is in it, in which he's in the house? One game you were was like watching a dev speedrun with commentary. That's kind of cool. Layton's was cool because Layton also had the whole thing, I guess it wasn't 100%, but Layton did have that thing where if you had the game before, you would put a code in to unlock a puzzle in the next game. And then the code from the next game would also be put in to open a thing in the current game, too. I don't know why this one castle is giving me such a trouble. I was doing good! And then magic. It's not even Lemmy, it's Royal Guards. Go down. Thank you. Give me the mushroom. Can I get in this? I don't even know what's in the. I don't even know what's in this P-switch room. It better be worth it. Okay. That should be fine enough. There we go. Oh my lord! Thank you. Never have to deal with you Magic Koopas again. Look, sneaky things have happened. I blame Sturm. Not actually, but to be fair, the chat's been active, so that hasn't been helping, but I also want the chat to be active. It's fun when the chat is active. But Magic Koopa, you can't look away the screen, because as soon as you look away the screen, the Magic Koopa just appears out of nowhere. That's how I died the first time. I looked at the chat for a moment, and a Magic Koopa, like, showed up. But I had the midway point now, so I should be fine. Sturm, you should not get blamed at everything at work. You're awesome. I'm only blaming you as a joke, not because you actually should be blamed. You should be cherished, or you should be showered in... I don't even know what your favorite candy is. Twizzlers. Okay, there we go. First try. Clearly. Alright. Oh my lord, Lemmy. Oh my lord, Lemmy! The midway point does work when you're re-entering the castle, right? Okay, yes it does. I have decided that Lemmy is the worst Koopling. Do we have an official, like, age chart for the Kooplings? I think Lemmy is the youngest, right? I know Ludwig is definitely the oldest. I'm so mad they're like, oh no, actually the Koopalings aren't actually Bowser's kids. They're just people. They're just guys he knows. I don't know. Maybe there's like some lore, like they're like the failed like princelings. Like I don't know how the Koopa Kingdom structure is, but I like to get the idea that they're all like lords of different sections. And, like Bowser is like the shogun or something. I don't know. If you're not gonna make them his kids, then at least like have it be something like that. I gotta look back at chat too because I think I missed a few things, but I'm busy dying to Lemmy's Castle of Doom. Peanut butter M&Ms for chocolate. Hot take. I like Reese's Pieces, but peanut butter M&Ms are really good. Like I assume you mean peanut butter, not peanut M&Ms. Stop! Give me your butt. Oh! There. First try. Okay, hang on, I'm looking back here. The checkpoint of this level is in that door. Yeah, well, I got it, finally. Metroid Prime series is an extended ending showing Samus without her helmet. Yeah, those don't really count, though. That's not a good 100% reward. Okay. My favorite candy is Kit Kats, but Pawn knows this. But I also like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. But I don't like the pumpkins, because they're too greasy. I like them to have the cups. Did Mario 3 knock you down back to the base if you get hit? I think it did. I mean, Super Mario Bros. 1 100% did, but... this game does not, though. The Japanese version of Super Mario 3 knocks you to small, but in the US, okay. Because we in America suck. I can, but okay, I guess I should probably go up and go fight Reznor first. I guess we could do this first. I did this, so fun fact, back in the day, I think was it Slim that did, I can't remember who did it, but there was like some challenge, and so like, we all did on videos like a challenge of like getting the Cheese Bridge area secret, but there was like something of, I think it was like with only a cape or something instead of like using Yoshi tricks or something. I can't remember what the exact challenge was, anyway, that's where like when you did the CSS video back in the day, they used a lot of footage from Super Mario World. That was PK's video because he only had like Ogre Battle at the time. So for the trailer, I'm pretty sure they put that in there just to fill, like SM put it in to fill time. You'd have to ask him on that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. But anyway, so yeah, we all made videos of that, and I did it back in the day, so I definitely can do that, the cape, like, fly under. Well, I could. I don't know if I probably still can, but... Can you beat the Cheese Bridge challenge? Well, Cheese Bridge is my favorite bridge. All my friends love the Cheese Bridge. It's so weird that they just randomly name stuff based off their food. There's like no real, like a lot of the early games, like Kirby does, but at least with Kirby it makes sense. But like, there's no real reason for Mario to have food-based areas, really. Okay, that's just the end. I don't want that. Hang on, I want to show off the secret. Oh, I just keep Blue Yoshi? No, I don't. Why is he blue if he can't be blue? What was the point of making him blue? I guess also Blue Yoshi would still need to have the shell in his mouth, but I just don't know why they made him blue. Well, I did, and then I didn't because I died. That's his attack. Ah, gamer. I wish these buzzsaws were put into Super Mario Maker. I don't think they are, right? Like, there are, I think there's saws, but there's not those buzzsaws. Okay, I think the thing what we did is we, like, got off the ropes. There was something to the challenge that was, like, I think it was from this point, right? You had to go like this. Wow. I didn't get, yeah, so you gotta go under there and then fly up. But like I dodged all the chainsaws, so I deserve credit. You fly under there and you get like a 3-up moon and then you go down to Soda Lake, basically. Look, I semi beat it. I don't want to look. I just spent like an hour in Lemmy's castle. I can't keep up going. Also, the only level with Torpedo Teds or Torpedo Theodores. It's kind of upsetting that there's Pidget Bills, but they don't have Pidget Theodores or Pidget Teds. Okay, I can't look at chat. There's no soda in this lake, also. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Yeah, there's, like, Super Mario World and Yoshi's Island especially. Yoshi's Island, for sure, has a ton of enemies that only appear in, like, one level, and it's really funny. The one that we all, that we've been going off of is, Barney Bubble. He's not even really an enemy because he doesn't really attack you, but if you jump on him, he spits out bubbles. He literally only appears in, like, one section of one level near the end. It's really funny. Oh, stop! Yeah, I was gonna ask, what kind of soda makes up this lake? It looks like it's just blue. There's no blue sodas, really. Well, there's probably a blue Mountain Dew, to be fair. Code Blue or whatever. You can spin jump in Mario Maker, though, right? Okay, and I gotta look back. What are you guys saying? Alright. Not too much. Is there a soda for every color at this point? Like, obviously there is red. Code red. Orange is orange soda. Yellow. I guess there isn't a yellow soda, is there? Inca Cola? What is that? Like, Mellow Yellow isn't really yellow, because it's like, it's more like a green, or it's more like nothing. I think it's just mostly clear. Or at most it's more green. Why are there so many Teds? Okay. Okay, yeah, I definitely heard the term Inca Cola before, but I've never... I couldn't remember what it was. I guess a Pineapple Fanta would be yellow. Green would be Mountain Dew. Blue would be... Mountain Dew Blue. Purple is grape soda. And I guess that's about it. I love the Monty Moles. Is this the first game they appeared in? I think it is. What are these guys called? There's something dumb. There's something that they, like... They're like Sumo Bro, right? But that's not what I would call them. I would call them, like, Stompin' Bro or something. I mean, they don't do any sumo. They just stomp. I mean, they're stomping in sumo, but you don't, like... It's not all about stomping. The Kraken Chuck. Kraken Chuck is a better name. Though I thought that that was for the ones that dig. Like, one of these is mine, right? Why am I in water? Why are you here? Why are you here? That took me back. Was that worth it? I need you. They share rent. And they were roommates. I want you, Cloud. Why is the Cloud giving me happy faces? Do these coins have a name? Friends is not a name. Happy Cloud Turbo Super Coin of Doom. I like that the Doom was added in there. And I found myself face to face with this fire sumo! I actually own the original Super Mario Bros. Super Show and Super Mario Bros. 3, but I don't own, what's the word? I don't own, the world. I wasn't necessarily gonna play all levels, but at this point I kind of committed to all levels. No, Yoshi, I need you back! Fine, I'm gonna take the key. No, I need you guys to leave me alone! There's so many Mario clones! Yo, how'd you survive? I'm shocked you lived through all that. So I can cross you off the man who owns the world suspect list. I'm just curious if, like, the Mario Wiki has, like, it listed as anything specific. I do think some of the sprites probably never got changed from, like, the Bob-ombs here look like they maybe were from, like, the Super Mario Bros., like, the original version of the game. Because it seems like some sprites in this game are a little wonky, and when you realize that the game did go through, like, a visual change, it kind of makes sense that some of them are a little bit wonky. I am surprised the game remembered he was there. Alright, here's my favorite level. It's the only level with these guys! That apparently have become, like, they're staple Mario characters, but I don't know why. They're only in this level. Don't know when they show up next, but... I think they're one of the only friendly things in this game. Like, they don't... Like, they're one of the few things that don't actually attack you. Like, I guess you could count them as enemies, but not really, because they don't... Again, they don't attack you. I mean, having Yoshi for this level is kind of broken, because I can just hop off this thing. Fun fact, one of the dolphins actually has a PhD. So sad they closed down Dr. Mario World, because it is like the treasure trove of stupid characters. It's got Dr. Larry Koopa, Dr. Goomba Stack, Dr. Dolphin. I rode a dolphin at some point. Alright, this fortress is underwater. Hey, Fishbones. Okay, is Fishbones, like, considered a dead Cheep Cheep, officially? Because, like, Drybones is a dead Koopa, right? But I don't know if Fishbones is actually considered a dead Cheep Cheep. I can go through this, right? Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I can go through the chain. Okay, I didn't think I could spin them. What about this guy? This is like the... I assume he's like Buzzy Beetle, but that guy always... I can't remember what his name is. It's always like one of the weirdest enemies in this game, I think. Okay, yeah, I do become Small Mario when I die. Sad. Bony Beetle. What is this way? I love the idea of an underwater castle. Like, why is this castle flooded? I guess it, like... Because all the creatures are dead in here, so I assume, like, it should have just not flooded. I guess they just built it on the wrong spot and it fell into a lake. But then Reznor is also just here. Reznor is also just weird, and I hate Reznor a bit because he's the reason I bought New Super Mario Bros. 2. Because I'm like, oh, it's Reznor! And it's like, really? Reznor's not all that cool. He is cool. He's not cool enough to spend money on Mario Bros. 2 cool, or New Super Mario Bros. 2 cool. He's only moderately cool. They did bait me with Reznor. To be fair, look at him. He's weird. And the wheel is like considered a part of him also. Thank you, timer. Is his name Trent Reznor? I don't get what the joke is. I mean, but there's several of them, right? So are they collectively Reznor, or are they all Reznor? Like, what is Reznor? Is Reznor actually the wheel? Are the rhinos not even, like... Because technically the rhinos are, like, kind of like pseudo-dino rhinos a little bit, but more rhino and less dino. Yeah, like, is Reznor the wheel, or is it the rhinos? Reznor is a band name. Oh, is that what Trent Reznor? Okay. Okay, why is this a bridge if there is no bridge in this bridge? Okay, there's a bridge. damage. No, let me through. Trent Reznor is the industrial rock band. Okay. From Nine Inch Nails, okay. It doesn't explain what Reznor is in this game, though. Look, I feel like Dino Land, because this is not the Mushroom Kingdom, it's Dinosaur Land. I feel like Dinosaur Land kind of sucks. Because the story is what? Mario went on vacation to Dinosaur Land and discovered the Yoshis were kidnapped and Peach was gone? Maybe Peach should stop picking vacation spots. She's picked, like, every time that she goes on vacation, it's always just a bad location. All of 2 times. I'm gonna fly. Ow. I'm gonna fly. Oh! Alright, no problem, Zany. I think Roachport was a vacation, and then she just happened to go for a merchant. So yeah, I think it was a vacation spot. Island Delfino was the more obvious one, obviously, but... like, it's fine. We'll just get this cape. We'll be good. I didn't know what to do. I probably could have released it, but I didn't know where I was gonna fly. I was doing great until Lemmy, like, shook my confidence. Lemmy's castle wrecked me, and now I've just never recovered. Yoshi! Good. Get an extra hit. Yoshi, come back! No, Yoshi, you're lagging the game! Oh, there we go. Oh, no, Yoshi! Come back! Oh, no, I'm sorry! Yeah, they can change the auto scroll. They've been a few of those so far. Yoshis are very, very bad engineers. But yeah, Roachport, Isle Delfino, Dinosaur Land. I gotta imagine doesn't she technically go to no, it's the ambassador that she deals with in Mario Superstar Saga. What does she do in the other Mario Luigi games? Does she go on vacation in any of those? I guess she technically goes on vacation to time in Partners in Time, right? Does that count? Does time traveling count as a vacation? Oh my lord. Never claimed to be the best Mario, or... I mean, real talk, guys, if you want me to skip to, like, the final world, I can. I don't know how long you want to watch me play. I don't have to commit to all the levels. Okay, I guess I do go to Pillow Land, or it's like the Isle del Pillow. That's not its name, also, but. Look, I am the best at Mario until Lemmy comes in. Everything is Lemmy's fault. Ludwig is interesting because he's technically the only unique Koopling fight, but he's also just like a variation on Morton Roy. He's also ugly. He's also easy. I love this jank sprite rotation also, it's really funny. They got better with sprite rotation, but like the Koopling sprite rotation is really funny. Okay. So we only technically have the woods, the Chocolate Island in the end, right? Because there's like what? It's just Wendy, Roy, and the best Koopling. I mean, we also have Special World, but I don't know. Summer's not here. I don't do Special World. Forest of Illusion is also actually not that hard if you don't have the illusion aspect, I'm pretty sure. Hey, it's the first game with Wiggler. Yeah, I guess there's really not that many characters that actually use the costumes then. It's really just the Pidget Bills, the Piranhas, and as far as the Goombas don't. I guess it's also weird that the Goombas, though I guess technically these are not called Goombas, right? They're like something else, actually. But it's weird that like a staple of Mario doesn't appear until like this late in the game. Galoombas. They're called that because they galoom. Okay, here's where I get my 1-ups back. I love that this game has this special banner in the top right. I hope it doesn't screen burn my TV. Like, there's no reason to have that on there. We get it, it's special. Urchins don't really appear much again, do they? Really? I'm too fat? Give me its score zone protection, like for cheating. Couldn't you just crop it out, technically? Look, I don't think we're going to do Super Mario World. Really, there's no advantage Special would have over regular Super Mario World. I guess beyond just like... I guess if we were doing a race through it, it would, but... It's not like you get like a power-up. I mean, you start with the cape, but it's not like it's still regular Mario World. Darn it, this is the wrong way. I kind of thought that was the wrong way, but I wasn't positive. I think this is probably the wrong way too, but... Need you... Isn't this where the key is? Is it this way? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the level. I just gotta beat the level. I don't have to, like, beat it in any specific fashion. Okay, so that one. This is with the bubbles. Yoshi. It's so weird that Yoshi, like, immediately became, like, a big thing. So much so that they're like, oh, hey, Yoshi's big. Let's give him a puzzle game. Let's give him another puzzle game. Let's give him a whole new game. Like, he immediately became, like, popular super fast. Like, imagine that nowadays. Like, Wario, Donkey Kong at least had the arcade game going for him. But imagine nowadays, like, Yoshi and Mario. Imagine if, like, I don't know, Cappy got his own spin-off. Like, that's basically what the equivalent is, right? Or, if, what's a villain in a recent Mario game? Because Wario was the villain in Land 2. I guess, something like... I guess mainland Mario games mostly just have Bowser be the villain nowadays. But I guess if you want, like, the RPG, I guess, I don't know, the Origami King had his own spin-off series, basically. Nothing wrong with Yoshi, I'm just saying he's weird. Well, the Rabbids weren't really... Rabbids wasn't exactly the same thing. I'm talking about, like, because, like, Yoshi's in this game, right? And then they're like, okay, so let's just give him his own series. Same thing with Wario. Wario was just the villain of Super Mario Land 2. And then got his own series from there. So it'd be like if any character in a modern Mario game just became like big enough to have their own series. Like it'd be kind of wild nowadays. I kind of like Eries. They're cool. I knew that was wrong. I kind of hate the ghost houses, to be honest. Nabbit didn't get a spin-off, though, but I guess, yeah. Like, they didn't make a Nabbit game. It's not Mario plus Nabbits. It's Mario plus Rabbids. fire flower. Okay. Leave me alone, I just want this cape flower. Get down there. That wasn't worth it. Why are there so many ghosts? You can see which levels are giving me trouble. Mushroom. As soon as you stop running is when they get all sweet. Okay, it's in this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I want to go this way. There we go. Here's a question. Do you consider Yoshi's Island a Yoshi game or a Super Mario game? Like, probably a Yoshi game, right? But it's technically called Super Mario World 2. I'm surprised you survived. Oh, now you didn't. Oh my lord. It is kind of both, but it's not a Wario game. Like, it really has nothing to do with Mario beyond the fact that Mario's on your back. It's the first level that we've seen Lakitus. Donkey Kong... I guess I was gonna say Donkey Kong's never even been in a Yoshi game, but that's not true, because Yoshi's Island DS is like, what if we just had a baby Donkey Kong? And they certainly did. That game, I think, gets underappreciated, because I'm not saying it's the best, but at least it was unique. Compared to all the other Yoshi games that are like, let's just do the same thing again, but again. Because it has all different babies, so I can't remember what, I know Baby Peach had the umbrella. Baby Wario had the magnet. Baby Donkey Kong could go on vines. Baby Bowser could fire balls. What was, was there another one I'm forgetting as far as one of the babies? I think that was it, right? It's Peach, Donkey Kong, Bowser, and Mario. Yeah. Mario really is the most boring character. What's his ability? Run. Like, even fireballs aren't unique to him, because Luigi can do fireballs. Like, just... Luigi's just a better Mario. Well, you say full 3D Kirby game, but to be fair, I would argue that Kirby Forgotten Land isn't really a full 3D Kirby game. It is a 3D Kirby game, but it's a 3D Kirby game in the same way that Mario 3D World is a 3D Mario game. It's in 3D, but it's definitely still more of a 2D game at heart. It's not like you're playing like a Kirby Collectathon. Oh God! Ugh. Oh my, oh my, oh. Don't go to Ohio. Ohio! Whoa! I waited too long. Hey, at least I have all the blocks hit. Though I think at this point you would already mostly have all the blocks hit. Here's the thing, we just need a Yoshi game in general that's good, because... Though I think, to be fair, I think Crafted World is a 3D Yoshi game, actually, isn't it? From what I remember to the demo, Summer can correct me on that. I didn't like the idea of Crafted World, but... It sucked because... Alright, no problem, Salas, I don't blame you. I mean, I could just gun it to the end if you want me to, but... I don't know, what's the read? Do you guys want me to just keep going with the levels, or should I just gun it to the end? What's your call? What's your guys' thought? It kind of sucks though, because Goodfeel was have made some really good games with Epic Yarn and Wario Land, and then they just kind of, I mean, Yoshi's Woolly World I do not like. I think it's like one of the worst Yoshi games, honestly. It's fine. Like, it shouldn't be, but just it rubs me the wrong way. It's not actually bad, but it definitely rubs me the wrong way. Alright, no problem, Sals. Let me know your color and also the we'll talk cards. I was almost there. Is there like a block here? No. Can I please get a midway point? Pretty sure midway points were added later on. I'm so glad they did add them because it's one of the nice things. How are you supposed to get up there? I mean, I know I can like spin jump on the blades. You know what? I'm not doing this fortress. We already saw Reznor once. Let's go just beat up Roy. Zanie's in bed, otherwise he would sing. I don't have to do all the levels. I get to what, midnight? Yeah, let's just kind of skip through here. Oh, this castle sucks too, though. Remember the snake block? It's not Roy's castle, except it is. This is a castle, and it is Roy's castle. How'd I not die there? Because I definitely should have. Ready for this? That's not- wait, what? Isn't that where the secret is? Isn't that where the secret is? Was it later? There's definitely one with the where you drop down there. I know there is. Maybe it's not this castle, but I think it is because I don't think the snake block appears anywhere else. Look, games have ruined me. They don't do it as much nowadays, but games have ruined me having the secret, having, like, secrets in, like, bottomless pits. Donkey Kong has, like, forever ruined me because I will always jump into a bottomless pit thinking there's a secret down there. But I know that there is a secret. The midway point is in one of those, like, you drop down, but I guess it's not that one. Or it's later on. Oh, hey, yeah, right, Bowser statues exist. Can we please? Okay. Damn it! I just wanted I should have just gunned it instead of went for the Cape Feather. I mean, I can't skip Roy's castle, right? I knew you were gonna clip that. Have you guys been, has this game been spooky enough for you? It's got scary pumpkins. No, I swear there's one in okay, I had to beat this castle and see if I'm right, because I swear it's in this game. Because I don't think Super Mario Bros. 3 doesn't have a snake block, does it? Because you definitely ride a snake block down. I'm not crazy. You're crazy, especially you, Nappa. Oh God! I don't even know what the P-switch does here. I don't even know what that is, honestly. Like, I saw it was on Game Trial, but... I think it's funny that people complain about, like, saying Nintendo is such a bad deal and stuff. But, like, and to be fair, I feel like the game trials are, like, poorly advertised. But, like, they're basically giving away a free game for, like, a whole week. And if you beat it, you're good to go. Like, that's not a bad deal, honestly. And they've had some decent ones on there. It's like Game Pass Lite. Now, is it as good as, you know, other stuff? No, but it is just kind of funny that people are like, oh, there's nothing good, and yet I'm like, eh, there's some decent stuff Nintendo does for deals. Could be worse. You could be Sony and have no games on the PS5. Like, actual talk, not making fun of Sony, but specifically, like, has anything for the PS5 come out this year, actually? Because, Q, you have one, right? What has come out for the PS5 this year? Besides The Last of Us Part 2. Or, sorry, The Last of Us Part 1, 2. Like, it's kind of... Like, at least... Like, I guess Xbox hasn't really had any big games either. I guess, PS5's biggest release is probably gonna be God of War, right? Probably the next big one. But, at least Xbox has, like, Game Pass and stuff. It's kind of funny because everyone's like... It's like Nintendo and the other companies, like, switch years. Because I read a post, someone saying that there was nothing good this year, and like saying, because it was a post on Game Pass not reaching what they expected to reach as far as new subscribers. And they say, well, part of it is because there was no, you know, not many games this year. And it's like, from a Nintendo fan, it was a pretty good year for Nintendo. But there was, like, I guess, nothing for other companies. Meanwhile, there's other years where Nintendo's had nothing, and then all the other game systems had, like, all the games. There we go. First try. I swear there is a snake block room. I gotta look this up. I know there is a snake block room that has a secret. If it's not Roy, maybe it's Wendy. Does Wendy have snake blocks? Don't die to Roy. He's not cool. How did I not die there? How did I not die there? There we go, first try. It is Roy's castle. Alright. Do you guys have any levels you want me to play in Chocolate Island? Otherwise, I'm just skipping to... Well, I might do the fort, see what that is, but I'm probably going to skip to Wendy's castle. Stranger Paradise did come out. It's on the PS5? I guess it would be. Whoa. What's the whoa? Oh, is that the level you want me to play as whoa? Oh, okay, no. Maybe it is this level. I know there's a level that has... Also, I like to think that this is actually just chocolate syrup. Like, molten chocolate. It's not like anyone's ever talked about Stranger Paradise in our chat before. So I had no idea. Sometimes I have good reflexes. Other times I die. Well, it can't be this fort, because this fort... Well, no, maybe it is this one. Hang on. Someone should make a mod of this and then just have all the thwomps go Urgh! And then have the thwimps go Damn it! I just jumped over them. Just in what? It's just in 64, right? Don't they add it in Galaxy 2? I swear it's in Galaxy 2. It is in Mario Party, yeah. I guess it's not the Thwomp, it'd be the Womp, but... Because Galaxy 2 has the Womp's fortresses back. Did they not make the noise in there? I can't. Game. Feather, please. Thank you. Chocolate door. I love that this door is chocolate for some reason. Like, it's the only door I think that's a different color, right? Just like, what if our door was made of chocolate? Yeah, it is inherently tied to the blue Thwomp design. Well, didn't they bring it back in... Did they not bring it back in Mario Party? I guess they didn't. Or Mario Party Superstars, I mean. Okay, Wendy's Castle. Go to Chocolate Secret. Fine, where is that? What even is a Chocolate Secret? How does one get to Chocolate Secret? Oh god, I don't want to do this. There's Chuck's here. It's their domain. No! Can we not football? What's here? Oh god. Was it on Halloween? I don't remember when you did that, Sneaky. But it probably has been like a year, hasn't it? That might be the worst game you played on stream. Like, actually, well, maybe. I'm not going up there. I'm staying down here where the Chucks are, I guess. Oh my god, I'm right there. I think it's so weird that the football Chucks you don't see, like, despite them being football players, you don't see the football Chucks until, like, way later into the game compared to the baseball Chucks. It was in November, but it was a bonus part of my... Oh, right, because it was order of... Right. Because you beat the game, but you wanted to show some extra stuff, I think, right? Q, do I have to do this? I'm just gonna go see Larry and not have to worry about any of this hell. My life count, though. What? I can't jump off that. I guess I gotta jump from the top because your Mario cannot jump off this bottom part there. I'm generally not horrible at Mario World, but I'm also just at this point kind of tired. Oh, I'm gonna keep moving on. I'm sorry. We'll go fight Wendy, though. What was Wendy's castle? Like, I will definitely fight every Koopling. I want to figure out where this dang snake block I'm remembering is in. It's gotta be somewhere. I'm determined to do every castle until I figure out where it is. Well, it's not Wendy, so, you know, I'm skipping Wendy. No one likes 1B. I think it's this. I think it's... That's Larry's castle. I think it's this. I am correct as far as, like, which one. Also, thank you, Faster Supersonic. See? Best Koopling. The problem was I didn't believe in Larry. I believed it was Roy. Roy wouldn't have such a cool secret. Larry, though. Larry, let me tell you. Okay, we're gonna go Larry's Castle. We have to go Larry's Castle. It is destined. We're gonna do Larry's Castle. Maybe I'll try one of the special world stages, and then we'll probably just end it at this point. Yeah, it is Larry's Castle. I'm not crazy. So, but it's Larry's Castle. Oh, people cannot think Larry's the best Koopling. He's got blue hair. And a little fang. It is a proven fact that if your character has a little fang sticking out of their mouth, they are like 99% cooler. Think of all the characters that have fangs. They're all pretty cool. Dracula, he's pretty cool. I guess Dracula doesn't really have fangs sticking out of his mouth usually in his depiction in Castlevania. I don't know how I survived that. To be fair, Larry's Castle probably most people skip because there's no real reason to. You might as well just do Bowser's Back Door because it's just a better entrance. There's literally no good reason to do Larry's Castle. Except for he's the best Koopling. Yeah, right here. This is what I was looking at. Fang the Sniper. Yeah, exactly. Ow. I'm just gonna run through everything. Magic Koopa's my one true nemesis. Leave me alone. I can't get through. You ready for this? Doesn't die. I mean, the good news is you ate an actual checkpoint. See, Larry's so nice. He's like, here's a midway point for you and a mushroom, too. Come on, Mario. Let's go have some fun. Unfortunately, he does have Magic Koopas here. So that's unfortunate. I did it! I need a cape. I need you. To let me through. Go away now, I don't need you anymore. Ugh. No, I knew he was gonna come. I'm convinced that the only reason they made Yoshi's Island is because they're like, wow, Magic Koopa is terrifying. Let's make him the main villain of his own game. Larry! Look how cute he is. Sorry, Larry, you gotta go in the lava. Bye, Larry. Summer's probably not here, but don't tell them I skipped the... Wendy's the only Koopling I didn't fight. They use, like, lava cannons out of their heads. I don't know. Yeah, they pulled a giant orb out of the shell. Mario's defeated Larry Koopa in Castle Number 7. They don't even name the castles. Summer, you missed me not killing Wendy. I just skipped Wendy's castle. Oh, I'm gonna go kill her just to spite you. Alright, hang on. We'll do one thing real quick. I am gonna just end it because we're over time. I mean, there's no guarantee I was gonna do everything in this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this, though. The name of the game to end this. I hope you guys had a fun time. Okay, what's the bad level here? Which one is the bad one? You know which one I'm talking about. Which one is it? Is it Mondo? The one with the pea balloon is the one I'm thinking of. I think it's Mondo. Not Mondo. It's outrageous? I don't think it's outrageous. No, it's not that. I think it's tubular. There's no level called Bitchin'. The Mario level 3 I was thinking of was World 6 Fortress. It has platform ride that goes over spikes. Okay, but it's not a snake block. It's like something similar though. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Just that one time. It's the only time I've cheated tonight. It's fine. Okay, we'll give this a one good attempt. There we go. This level is like the worst level, I think. They did a better job with pea balloons in Mario Maker 2. Alright, that's my attempt at tubular. Alright, we're done. Let's go beat Bowser. Oh, I'm sure you can with the cape. You can pretty much do any level with the cape, I'm pretty sure. Mario Maker's pea balloon really is so much more interesting. It's also inflatable pants. Okay, so Bowser's backdoor is like easy because you just like... I think it's the only place ninjas appear as well. Right? I'm pretty sure they only appear in Bowser's backdoor. Mecha Koopas also appear here. I mean, honestly, I probably should just go his front door just because I don't want any power-ups. I am surprised I dodged under that. Yeah, and it gives you the midway checkpoint, which makes this easy. Alright, Bowser! First appearance of the Koopa Clown Car. I like how it blinks, so like it's implied to be alive. Like, it's not a machine, it's just a thing that, like, it's like a living creature. I think it does blink in the later games, too, but... And then the ugliest Peach sprite known to man. I knew that was gonna happen. I mean, Peach is uglier than Bowser at the very least. Yeah, they didn't really know what they were doing with Bowser, and then by Sunshine they kind of like were consistent at that point. I do like N64 Bowser a lot. To be fair, N64 Bowser is mostly normal Bowser, just janky. But the thing was, like, early on, like, his original sprite was, like, green. So, like, his later games are like, oh, well, he's green, right? And then they had, like, in the cartoon, he's, like, King Koopa. He's this weird green monster. Can you guys stop living? They did change his Bowser sprite for Mario Maker 2. But then they didn't change Peach. And they put her in as the icon for, like, world map or something, which is weird. Because I think the Peach sprite is even worse than the Bowser sprite. It's weird because Bowser's sprite in Super Mario RPG is pretty close to what he normally looks like, kinda. He's a little different. But I feel like Super Mario RPG is probably the most Bowser that Bowser is up to that point. My math is wrong here. I'm messing up the angles. There we go. So where gets the cannonballs? How do you fit that in there? Damn it. Hey! Damn it! Thank you so much, Madam Wario with the raid of 48. I hope you had a good Halloween stream. I wasn't planning on going on this long. I've been kind of like, I kind of skipped ahead here a bit, but we played this with the Autumn, because we're playing the special version, so it has the Autumn skin on the whole time. But happy Halloween, Madam, the 13th one, right? Lucky 13. Blonde Person Collision and Halloween Sound. Oh, we got some Larry. Thank you so much for the follow. Psycho Nacho, or no, wait, hang on. We got a follow from Psycho Cheered. Oh no, that was a bit donation. Thank you so much, Psycho Nacho Man, for the 100 bits. And turn off the Drew. Thank you so much for the follow. yeah, I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much, Supernova and Narasonic, for the follows as well. I really appreciate it. How many salads have you had this year for Halloween? None? Is that a thing? I had, what did I have? I just had like a chicken wrap, basically, is what I had. But no, I normally don't. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Rainbow Road, for the follow as well.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No problem, Phantom Tempest. It's a little bit late. I mean, ideally, I'm gonna beat Bowser and finish this. So, is there like something I should know about Halloween salad? Is that like something that was discussed? But yeah, I hope you had a good time, madam. I will definitely watch the VOD and see how it went. But Slim owned that Halloween salad. I'm very curious to find out about this Halloween salad. But welcome, Kaboomic, Mutonic 30, Psychonacha Man, Slim Kirby, Cole the Camel, Phantom Tempest, Madame Wario, Yo-Yo, Yoshi95, Schlium, Mark 3DG, Rainbow Road 1996, Supernova 88, Wario Boy 46, Turn of the Drew, Shy Guy for Days, Summer, Odin Spec, Summer's already here, Psychonacha Man, I think I said Madame Wario, and Slim. Yeah, I am about to beat Bowser. Bowser beating is not guaranteed. I've been playing I basically was doing really well until I hit Lemmy's castle. And then it all fell apart from there. Lemmy just wrecked me. And I've just been doing bad since. Because I was playing this on the special, so all the stages are unlocked. But I wanted to do that for the Autumn skin. It went pretty well. I did near the end because it was getting late. I've kind of skipped ahead a bit here. So I did like Larry's Castle. We didn't do Wendy. Wendy in this universe, Wendy lives. Let's just pretend there's a game that comes out after this where Wendy like gets revenge on Bowser for taking out, or for Mario for taking out Bowser, or her father, basically. Okay. I am really bad at this. He's gonna... Hi. Salas is in bed, I'm pretty sure. There we go. I mean, that usually ends up what ends up happening with raids a lot of times I've seen is you get a raid and then you get another raid. It's like, I kind of can't play the game because everyone's coming in. But you don't want to like ignore people. So if I'm ever like, I'll say hi and then I'll be like, okay, I gotta keep playing because it's like, otherwise I will literally talk all night. That will happen. But I hope everyone has had a happy Halloween. I did a name that game tune earlier, and then I'm doing this. Just a little bit something different. I was trying to think of like spooky games, and I didn't really want to play like a horror game, and I'm like, well, Mario World's basically spooky. My thought is this. Yoshi's Island, I have decided, is a Christmas game, right? Because Mario wears a Santa hat, so Yoshi is saving Christmas on Yoshi's Island. That is my headcanon. So Mario World is a Halloween game because Mario went to Yoshi's house to trick-or-treat, and Yoshi wasn't home, so Mario's goal in this game is to get candy, so therefore it is a Halloween game. That is my headcanon. You can't change my thoughts on this. Really? Come on. Oh my lord, I'm playing horrible here. It's basically a horror game, yeah. Look, I'm just saying, it's all about the candy for Mario. He was collecting the Yoshi eggs because he thought they were chocolate eggs, and then at the end he's very disappointed that they're actually just Yoshis. Oh my god, Sneaky. Is that actually Sneaky, or is that... I've had fake raids before. Okay, yeah, that is actually Sneaky. Hi, Sneaky. Thank you for the raid. played good. I'm surprised that hit him. Okay, there we go. Just adjust the angles. Bobo asked what candy... Hang on, I'm gonna... What candy people are having, and I said nothing, but I had a salad like an hour ago. Salad is basically... Salad is nature's candy. I guess that's apple, right? Is what they consider it. I like how I paused, and then I still ended up dying there. It's kind of interesting how weird Bowser boss battles were back in the day, right? Like, the first one's barely a battle in the first Mario Bros. Game. But, like, they're all distinctly different, and they're kind of all, like, uniquely weird. Like, Mario Bros. 3, you have him ground pound to his death, basically. In this game, it's just throw Mecha Koopas on his head. That's it. I thought he would have hit me. I thought he was too close, but. Well, how do you explain Super Mario 64, Slim? what happened in that? You said it was nature's candy. Salad is nature's apple. A wizard did it. Look, I need to figure out a holiday that Super Mario 64 represents. Every Mario game in my mind is a holiday game. I just don't know what they all are yet. I will totally play Yoshi's Island again this year for Christmas. I've done it twice in a row now. I'm kind of committed. Though I don't know if I'm going to have Christmas Eve off, because I usually play it on Christmas Eve. There we go. Super Mario 64 is the holiday of GDQ weekend. That's fair. How is Super Mario 64 Hanukkah? Give me a mushroom, please. Thank you, Ugly Peach. Everyone talks about Ugly Sonic. Nobody talks about Ugly Peach. Crazy Nights of Mario 64. I think it's a ROM hack, probably. That probably exists. You know, people talk about Super Mario World ROM hacks, and that's like a big scene, but Super Mario 64 is up there, honestly. It's not as much, but... This one is just harder to get because he doesn't swoop. Balls aren't too hard to dodge, at least, but... Okay, there we go. Oh, well... We got one hit in, at least. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, guys. We need to get the good music. We were saying how Bowser was so different in the early games. Like, he always has, like, different look in all the early games, pretty much. But I feel like Super Mario RPG, both him and Peach have, like, pretty good looks in that game. Oh, I'm surprised that hit him. Give me a mushroom. Thank you. Is that it? Yeah, we did it first try. Cartoon Peach? Yeah, but it also had one of the worst toads, I would argue. I did live on the edge of tomorrow with that jump. Those cannonballs are bowling balls. And the SNES had some really fun ball sprites. Because I always remember, like, as a kid, the cannonballs in A Link to the Past always stood out to me for some reason. I don't know why. I was so good at this battle as a kid. That's how I feel like. As a kid, I was playing Donkey Kong. I beat Donkey Kong Country 3 as a kid, like, with no sweat. And now I'm decently good at it. But for a while there, I was, you know... It always feels like you're better as a kid. But it could just be because you, like, blank out on your bad attempts, maybe. I don't know. Kids also are kind of fearless. So they pretty much have, like... there's always the whole thing where if you're distracted by something, sometimes you do better because... like, you're not worrying about, like, messing up the button combinations due to anxiety or anything, and kids don't have that usually, so. You like Cartoon Toad with his hat's parachute? I think he was kind of a dick, though, wasn't he? I'd have to watch it back. I think he was kind of mean. Mario and the princess are going on a vacation. And where Mario be... No, this is not the scene. No, this is not... It's not time for Delfino just yet. We were talking about how every time Mario and Peach picks a vacation, because I think in this game she decides to go to vacation to Dinosaur Land, every time Peach picks the vacation spot, bad things happen. She's not allowed to pick vacation locations anymore. Yeah, the lack of fear of losing, or just not realizing how hard the game is. Yeah, kids are fearless. I am an expert in the Mario timeline. I've invented it. Yoshi's a Christmas game. This one's a Halloween game. Super Mario Bros. 3 is the school play game. I don't know. My favorite holiday, High School Musical. This song is so good also, by the way. Yeah, we were looking at the costumes in this game, and they really, the Pidget Bills, the Pumpkin Piranhas, and the Koopas. That's about it, pretty much. Parenthood! The Yoshis are like, oh no! Mega Freak 400 is an anagram for Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah. Advance 2 introduced Metal... really? Is there... I never played any of the Advance games, really, I don't think. I mean... No, okay, that's not true. I played Yoshi's Island Advance, but that one doesn't really change as much compared to some of the others. Yeah, Pidget Bill. They should have had everyone have a costume, I think, would have been cool, but Toad in his Christmas spirit saved Christmas from Koopa Claus. You should watch those again at some point, some of the old cartoons. I don't, like I was saying, I don't have Super Mario World, but I have... Oh, thank you so much for the follow, YouTube Addict 03. Have we seen that one before? Oh, no, we have. We definitely have, but not recently. The Yoshi Slide follow alert. But I should watch some of those old cartoons again. Thanks, guys, for the GGs. Thank you, Odin. But yeah, this is pretty fun. If you guys enjoyed the stream, I stream a lot of indie games, a lot of first looks. That's going to be a lot of November. And I do Name That Game Tune contest as well. Tomorrow I'm going to be continuing my playthrough of Bugsnax. And next week on Monday at 7, that's going to be 7 tomorrow, and the next Monday at 7, we'll be doing Frogun. It's a isometric 3D platformer that has like big PlayStation N64 vibes. And you have like a gun that's a frog. So it'll be pretty interesting, I'll say that much. I'm very intrigued. But yeah. Hi, lovely. I also like apples, and I like Animal Crossing. I'm not as big a fan as probably some people in the chat, but I do enjoy a good Animal Crossing. We never got to see Wendy. Yeah, no, don't look at that clip. Also, definitely did not forget where which castle that was in. Assuming that's the clip I think it is. No, I'm not playing Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, I think that's about it, because like at this point, Mario and Luigi just stare into your soul until you decide to turn the game off, so... that's it for the Halloween stream for me. Probably gonna see if there's anyone to raid. But thank you everyone for coming in for the finale. And anyone that's been here for the whole stream, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Madam Oreo, for the raid, and thank you so much for all the follows. All the I got the bits from I believe Psycho, and then a bunch of new follows. So thank you guys for all that. I'm getting close to 400 follows. It'd be pretty cool to get there soon. But you heard salads are nature's salad. We could. Well, I don't even know if there's anyone still streaming on my end. Let's see. I can't raid. I can't raid Madam Oreo again. I mean, I guess like literally I could, but it would be stupid. You know who we're gonna raid actually? How far are they though? Because So I have someone to raid, but they are, and they might be pretty far, so I'm probably gonna dip as well. But just a heads up, they're playing Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. So I definitely I'm probably just gonna be like, hey, bye, because I don't know how far they're in. But Super Yoshi is a good friend, and I usually don't stream when he's streaming, so. We're probably I don't blame you, Slim, on that. That's why I'm gonna give you a heads up. But there's no one else. There's no one else is streaming. I don't think. Let me just double check. Yeah, so we'll raid them. Let's do You Ready for This, because that's definitely worth it. And we could do apple or something with salad also to pass that on. I think like salad is nature's apple or something is stupid. So let's go ahead and do that. We will raid Super Yoshi. Like I said, if anyone needs to dip, I get it, because he is. I don't know how far he is. I have not gotten that much further in it since my stream. So we'll do You Ready for This and hashtag a salad is nature's. Is that nature's apple? All right, there we go. There's that. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time, and have a good rest of your night. Probably everyone's going to bed, which I don't blame you. So have a good night, guys. Let's go ahead and raid Super Yoshi. See ya.